I'm here just relaxing on my terrace on the
Okay.
barbecue place.
Hello, everybody. How are you? I am Dr. B, and I am here with beautiful, fabulous ladies, Amelia and Nerete. And I am Dr. B, known as the Ultimate Legacy Builder. And we are here with the business owners um, Crushing It group. And some of you there on YouTube are watching us and LinkedIn, and we are blessed to be here. We're going to challenge you today to take that extra mile to the millionaire mindset. So that's why we're here. So Amelia and Merete are going to introduce themselves. Go ahead, ladies.
Yo, Amelia.
Okay, I'm Amelia Fjellwoud and I'm a holistic life and wellness coach. Yes, I'm happy to be here with you guys.
Well, it's nice. I am Merete, and I am a powerful manifester. I am a mindset coach and I'm a Proctor Gallagher consultant. So, what I do is actually dig into your mind to lift you up to the next level.
Yes, and today the big nuggets that you're going to be hearing is about self-image, self-worth, and we're going to be talking about the relationship with money. Like what relationship do you have? And then looking at the values that you have in the area of business and money. Like you have to be able to know in your business what's important for you, because that's what values are all about. And let me tell you something, as an NLP trainers and hypnosis trainers and coach, I've noticed that when I'm working with people in values, they're missing two important things in their hierarchy of values, and that is putting money there as one of your top important things, and sales. I think sales freaks people out, and it's intimidating, and it's kind of like, when it gets to sales, you kind of shy down and you back off. But these are important conversations to have today, and those are the nuggets that we're going to be talking about. So we're going to go with self-image, you know, and I think that's a very important topic that we need to discuss because it does impact your millionaire mindset. So, Merete, do you want to tap into it?
Yeah, I want to start with a quote. And it's a quote from Maxwell Maltz. I don't know if you know about the book Cybernetics, but I think it's a powerful book about how your self-image, how your worth, and how everything's built up. So he said, self-image is the key to human personality and human behavior. And he said, change your self image and you change your personality and behavior. That is a powerful quote. And what he actually meant was that everybody knows that. I think we all know that. You can only achieve as much as you believe that you can. And Maxwell Maltz was a plastic surgeon, so he knew the difference in why some people changed uh, while others didn't change, and some people were happy and some people weren't happy, depending on, he just couldn't help everybody. So you wanted to know why that was such a big difference in how the behavior and the feeling of the people that did the surgery with him. So he dove right in and he found out that we have two self images. So it doesn't really matter how you think you are walking around in your fancy stuff, showing yourself off and everything. If you don't have a solid, deep down into yourself belief about that you are worthy, you have to be feeling worthy. This is how, when you want to sell something, if you really feel that you are worthy of the money, if you really feel that you are worthy and that you have something to give, because I believe that everybody here in this group watching us now, they have something to give to people, but they need to work on their self image. Either to start making the money, or to up level. You have to up level your self image to really believe that you can do so. Then selling becomes easy. Then selling becomes a part of your personality. You are feeling that you are worthy. And he also spoke about us having this cybernetic system within ourselves. If we look at a plane traveling from A to B, we know that you have an autopilot that will keep you staying on course. And that is a cybernetic system. It is something that works to control your direction going. It's like an inner thermostat for the plane. And guess what? We have that in our personalities. Inside of us, we have a system that, it can be your low self esteem or self image, or it can be some behavior patterns that are coming in the way of you. And everything is being controlled by our unconscious mind. We know that we can think as much as we want. We can dream as much as we want, but if we don't implement this, really put it into our belief system, nothing is going to happen. That is why so many people project onto everybody else that they are so um, they can be seem to be really successful. They seem to be full of good self-image and say, for they project that. The thing is, within themselves, they don't really believe they deserve it. Then nothing is going to happen. That's the reason why you need to work on your self-worth. That's why you want to really dig deep into it. And this is something that we are going to do in Norway. We're going to go deep into and help you change your self image so you start believing that you can really reach whatever goal you would like to have.
Exactly. And you know what? When you're looking at self-image, you're looking at uh, how do you perceive yourself,
Yeah.
right? And you're looking at the ability of the capability. If you asking yourself, am I capable? Am I able? The effort that you're putting in to your business, and then the performance, and of course the self-worth, and
Mm.
all those beliefs around all those areas. If one of the things that we ask, and I'm going to encourage you to do in this challenge, is to ask your unconscious mind. I love to use pendulums. I love to use tools, right? And I use this pendulum right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's cutesy. And what you do is you basically ask your unconscious mind, what unconscious mind, am I moving forward to the ability of moving towards my goal, towards my business? And then just ask your pendulum, or ask your unconscious mind to give you that inner guidance if you're moving towards. And if it's moving towards, okay, yay for you. But if you're moving away from, then what I would ask is like, what's the percentage of moving away from? Is it 50% away from being able to create this business that I want, or being able to create the $1,000,000 or the $100,000 that I want? Is it 25%? When you begin to ask your unconscious mind where you're at, you begin to track your moving away from, so that you become consciously aware of what you need to do
Yeah,
to
you become creative. That is what happens, isn't it? It's like you're awakening your awareness of your situation. So your mind is so wonderful because it immediately starts working for you. And it's, as you talk about pendulums, you're talking about, because we can get help. We are not alone in that sense of being, because we always say that there are 6 million or 6 billion people on the planet, but there is only one mind. So something really fantastic is happening when you start becoming creative and you relax within yourself. and do the pendulum stuff, or you can even do an exercise where you write down what you think is, well, your situation and where you want to do. And you can write it down on a piece of paper. You can put it on the table, and you can pretend that you have people that you know, that you know will have some kind of opinion towards what you're sort of aiming at. And then you can walk around the table, try and make yourself, or remove yourself from the situation. So it's like you look at it objectively, and then you ask the fictive people in your fantasy around the table what they think about and how they would have solved the problem. You know, so you stimulate your inner creativity by talking to imaginary friends. I know this sounds crazy, but it really does work. It does work because it starts something within your brain, and I don't know what it is, but it is really some strange power that comes into, starts working on your brain, and suddenly 10 minutes after, you will sit down and you will have these pop-ups. Things will pop into your brain, and you
Mhm.
will, the thing is, you need to be aware of being
Right.
awake so that you can receive these, ideas and impulses intuitively. And I think it's so funny how it works. And
Yeah.
but, because within everybody there is perfection. So what you need to do is to tap into that. And I think that I say something about, I know that there in this group there are many leaders, or they run their own companies. They probably, some of them have lots of experience. But I want to say something. If you want to up level, if you want to up level, you need to become an exceptionally good leader. And I will say something about the difference between a leader or, an ordinary business leader. They're doing quite okay, but they want to up level. So what they need to do is to up level towards becoming an exceptional leader. So I'll tell you a little bit. If you go into small or large groups that really come together as a good team, do you have a team? Make sure that you see everybody and you make people cooperate in the right way. Make sure that you look at yourself, you appreciate yourself, you fill your own cup, like going to Norway. Fill yourself up, put yourself in the position where you are appreciating yourself. Why don't you bring along your team members? Why don't you bring along your team members and group them all together, and we can sit down and we will help you go through and build this amazing team together. Because remember, people that are free and are being acknowledged and lifted up, coming to Norway would be a great opportunity to lift your employees up to the level where you can get them into becoming these amazing creative beings that will lift everything up. And you don't even have to think about the bottom level of your account anymore, because
Mhm.
happy and creative people, they produce they produce. And this is what I think we need to do. We need to understand we don't have to always do everything on our own. We need to team up, and you can even team up with the other people that are coming with us, the ladies that are coming with us. And maybe you can create a networking group where you can actually lift each other and cooperate within the companies. This is something that I think, especially women, we are not really good at that. I think we really need to lift ourselves up and use the opportunities that we have to network and to team up, either towards within our own organization, because that's the kind of businesses that will uh, make a lot of money,
Mhm.
become even more wealthy in the future. Because uh,
Exactly.
amateurs compete, professionals, they cooperate,
Mhm. And I
and
think the other
give
piece of
the
it
winner.
is, I think the other piece that's really important to point out is that you need to be in alignment with your team. You know, With the team that you bring, you need to be in alignment with helping them be in a relationship with money, be in a relationship with sales, so that together as a team, you are growing your business.
You
Because
need to
if
have a
you're not,
common goal.
yes, you have to be in alignment. And one of the things that you'll be doing in this in Norway that we're going to be helping you with is being able to break through limiting beliefs and any emotions that deal with money so that you can break through. Now, I was talking about the pendulum, and it's not like woo-woo stuff. What it is more of a biofeedback tool that you can use. So when you heard me say pendulum, I don't want you to go to the woo-woo stuff. I practice NLP timeline therapy, and it's all about biofeedback, because we have micro movements that connect to our neurology that will create the responses that you want. And you can do that very easily and effortlessly when you tap into that type of connection, right? I'm sorry. Give me a second. Somebody's
Don't worry about the pendulum, because I think, Dr. Carl Jung, he used tarot cards. He used
Mhm.
tarot cards to tap into this communication that are going on within your brain, all these neurons that are connecting and building and connecting together. So what you do is actually helping you to stimulate your brain activity,
Mhm. Mhm.
and of course
And
to
it's
your
all
intuition
symbolic.
and
It's all
everything.
symbolic,
So
because it's all symbolic. And Carl Jung used it because the way we think, it's through symbols, right? So it's
yeah,
very symbolic.
pictures, yeah.
So the other thing that you really need to be able to do, and I'm going to recommend a book, and I'm hoping that you can see it here. I don't know. Can you see it, ladies? Yeah.
Track,
It's called
track,
Traction, you know,
traction, traction.
Traction.
Get a grip on your business.
Yes. And Traction really deals with being able to measure what you want to earn during the year. So it's really vital that you talk and you're okay about talking about money, and that you feel comfortable, because it's having that relationship. I'm going to put it this way. Let's say that you are in a relationship with a man or a woman. It doesn't matter who you're in a relationship. What I'm trying to get to is that you're in a relationship, but then you don't want to talk about it. You don't want to talk about that person because you're shy, you're embarrassed, because you have limiting beliefs about that person. And then that person's going to feel the disconnection and feel the sense that you do not want to talk about that person. You're hiding them in the closet. You're hiding them because there's a resistance about it. And that person's not going to show up in your life, because they're going to have that feeling that you're hiding them. So the same thing with money. It's a relationship that you have with money. And if you don't talk about money, you don't talk about the magic number, like this is what I want to have. Of course, you're not going to be telling your clients, this is my magic number, but you're having that conversation with your team. You're having that conversation with yourself. You're writing the numbers down, and then you're breaking it up within the year, by quarters, by months, by weeks.
Week
How
by day.
much money by day? How much money do you want to make?
Yeah, and then you can double it.
Yes. Otherwise, it's like with this person, if you don't tell this person you love them, that you care about them, and then you're just there, right? It's like, it's there, but you're not having the conversation of how you feel about them. The person will eventually leave you. So the same thing with money. Money leaves you because you don't have those um serious conversations with money. It's like money.
What you
This is
focus on, you get more of.
exactly. So it's really important that you get your spreadsheets, that you get them out, that you put your projects out and you say, okay, this is how much I want to make in this project, and this is how much I want to make with my low, uh, your value ladder. If you have a value ladder, you know that you're going to have low ticket, medium ticket, and high ticket. So if you have low tickets, how much do you plan to sell, right?
Mm.
What's your projection? You have
Mm.
to have projections. What's your projection for your medium ticket? What's your projection for your high ticket?
Yeah.
You have to be able to put it out there. Now, if you have a limiting beliefs about self-worth about your product, and if you're not marketing your high ticket enough, it's because there's an issue with the self-image and the self-worth that needs to be worked on, right? So
Mm.
you have to
Absolutely. Mm.
you have to figure out, where is it? Where am I with? Why am I
Mm.
not creating a high ticket? What do I believe about myself and my product? I probably don't have enough benefits. I don't have enough value that I'm giving out, or you are, but you don't believe it yet. So become in alignment with that belief, that emotion, with what you're offering, so that you can really put it out there, and then the money's coming to you. That's all about the millionaire mindset.
Oh, I
Can I
know. And yeah,
can
it's
I
absolutely nothing's going to happen if you don't do this. I think it's to sit down and make a plan for things and even think about what you're going to use that money for, you know? And, imagine everything and make sure that it is such a beautiful story. And when you think about it and you sit down and you write all the details, the money and how much and every day, and transfer that into what you have to do make that money that day,
Mm-hmm.
as
Yeah.
you said, how
What were
many
you going
phone
to say,
calls, how many this, how many that, down into the details.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that I wanted to add that if you do have the self worth and you don't have to deal too much with that, and you are quite successful, I think that it could be a good thing to under promise, because often I see businesswomen that are successful and they know their worth and all of this. They they get stressed because they like over deliver. No, they feel they want to over deliver, you know, but they should like be more quiet about it, be kind to themselves, and just, if you think you can do something in a week, don't say that you can do it in a week. Just do it. Just say it's going to take 2 weeks, and then do it in a week, and people will be very
Hmm.
positively surprised, and you will take away some of the stress.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
get
yeah.
my drift.
Absolutely, that's true. Of course, you have to it's to find the balance within, so that you don't put too much pressure on yourself, but know where you want to go yourself, and you don't have to share everything about what you're doing all the time. I mean, you don't have to tell all the details to all your friends, because the thing is, they are probably going to put you off because they are going to tell you why you cannot do it. So,
Yeah.
show them when you have it, when you've done it, if you need to, but make the plans, and start manifesting, believe that you are already there, and keep on working on yourself, and your routines, and your budget, or whatever you would like to call it, the planning. uh, just make it become a live, living thing that you are working with. Give your energy into it so that it becomes real to you, that you get really emotionally involved with what you're doing. I think that's essential,
Mhm.
because
and
if it's only
and
up here, if it's
money,
only up here, it's not.
money is energy. So
Money is energy. Money is energy. Money is just a resource for us to do the things that we want to do.
Mhm.
This is something that it's like anything else that we need in life. It's just that the world as we know it are built up around money. So you just have to cope with it. Cope with it and just treat money as anything else, like having a shower. You need to have a shower. You need to, you need to have your stuff in your house. You need to have a job. You need to, you have certain, I mean, you have all these kinds of needs, but you need money too. And just accept it. Just enjoy your money. Attract money. I'm a money magnet. I'm a money magnet.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
remember that song. I'm
Yeah.
a man for money.
Yes.
I like it.
Money. It's
Yeah.
great.
You will
That's
send us.
your affirmation for today, right? I'm a
We
money
can put this
magnet.
up in the group.
And the other thing I want to say is that when you're having sales, like when you're actually selling, like have fun with selling, enjoy it, make it fun, because a lot of times we get intimidated when it's time to sell. That's when we're kind of shying away because people are saying no, 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 no. But remember, no doesn't mean no now. I mean, forever. It just means no now. But if they are there talking to you, it's because they have a problem and they know you have a solution that they want to get from you. So
Yep.
it's okay. Just nurture them, give them the information they need, create your different levels, your free products. There's some people, you're going to have 98% that want your free stuff. Then you're going to have like 70% that wants your low ticket. And you'll have like maybe 60% that wants your middle level tickets. And then about 2% that's going to take advantage of your high tickets.
Yeah.
But how about if you get one high ticket at 10,000, 25K, and one is okay as long as you're giving them a lot of value, transformation, and information that they need, right?
And I think that once you get them in there and you start dealing and giving, this will be easier for every time. First of all, you will get help from the people if you deliver really proper good stuff, and they will talk. They will talk. So some of the selling will do itself,
Exactly.
and you will feel better about it, and it's easier to do. It's like going through the terror barrier. It's like you do it once, you do it twice, you do it 3 times, you know that you can go through it. So just keep exercising, doing it over and over and over again. And it becomes a habit. It becomes a habit.
Exactly. So once you create that habit, then the behaviors begin to come in, and then you know the action that you need to start taking. But here's the thing, guys. Here is the thing, okay? With anything and everything we do, it's like you need money breakthroughs. We all need them, okay? I just finished having a money breakthrough yesterday, and it was amazing. Just to figure out what some of my limiting decisions and emotions were that I had at the unconscious level makes a big difference, because then I become aware of what's there, and then I begin to create a plan so that I'm moving away from those limiting beliefs and I take different actions. So we're here to offer you a breakthrough, okay? A money breakthrough, a millionaire mindset breakthrough. We're going to be in Norway next month. But for some of you that cannot travel, we're going to be having an online millionaire mindset, right? Breakthrough and mastermind that you can join. And if you're interested, we're going to put the link so you could register and you can join us. We will be live over there. So you need to be there live, because we have amazing activities that will connect you to the Norway scenery, which is going to be amazing. We're going to have a forest bath. We're going to have a tea ceremony, fire. We're going to be dancing. We're going to be at Merete's house, enjoying ourselves, barbecuing. And
Nature.
yes, it's going to be a wonderful time. So if you are there, like, yay for you, high five to all of you that are going to be there. and for those of you that want to join us online, like, that's another possibility. So remember, in anything in life, you have to look for opportunities, open doors, so that you do not limit yourself to, oh, I can't do this. Yes, you can, because it's going to be online. So you can join us. And tomorrow we're going to be here talking about tapping into joy, to have that millionaire mindset. So you shift your vibration, shift your self-image, shift that self-worth, so that you could be in a different vibration and you could really begin to manifest anything you want, especially money, because that's what we're talking about, right? Anything else, ladies, that you'd like to add before we go?
No, we could speak for hours.
You two were like fire today. I was like,
Yeah,
so
the energy flows.
Yeah, yeah. So,
it was
anyways, yeah, we want to thank all of you for being here. We ask you that if you're not part of the business owners crushing it, then what we want you to do is come and join us on Facebook. That's another way to connect with us and take your business to the next level. We have a community where you can engage, you can tell us what you're doing, what's your business, where's your challenges, where are your wins. We want to know. So come and join us. It's called Business Women Crushing It, and it's a private Facebook group, and you will see the link below where you can connect and join us. So there's so many possibilities, so many opportunities that we have to offer you. Again, thank you for your time, and we will see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central. Bye.
bye.
Bye.